So now we have continued the lesson, the selfish giant. So we have already started the lesson, isn't it? So we have seen a giant, a monster, who is having a big garden, and he is not allowing the children to enter, isn't it? And he is very selfish. What did he do? He covered his garden with a big fence. Yes, big fence. And put the board. What was the board? Trespassers will be prosecuted, isn't it? That means those who are forcefully getting inside will be punished. And then what happened? The children, poor children, they did not have the garden to play. No place, isn't it? So where were they playing? They were playing in the road. And all around the fence they used to go and say how happy we were when we were inside, isn't it? Because they were enjoying themselves at the same time. Who also was coming to enjoy with them? Birds. They used to sing for the children, isn't it? So now everything is stopped and the board is being put. So the giant is there inside, and in everywhere now no children, no flowers, no birds, nothing entered in the garden of the giant. And even the season, which season did not come? Yes, spring season, isn't it? So what was the season there? Winter. So only in giant's garden winter was there. So when winter is there, what all things are there? Snow, ice, frost, and hail. Isn't it? And wind also. Isn't it? When spring comes, the flowers bloom. Flowers bloom. Birds sing. Etc. All the lovely things are there, isn't it? During the spring season. So all the leaves from the trees have fallen, and all the trees are bare and waiting for the spring to come, so that a new blossom has to come, isn't it? And so now in everybody's garden, which season had come? Spring had come, but only in the giant's garden, what was still remaining? Winter is still remaining. If winter goes only, who can enter? Spring can enter. So winter is there only. So now what happened? Winter everywhere covered with the snow and ice, and very cold frost had come, and hailstones, that ice cubes are started falling like ice, isn't it? So in everywhere it looks like a white and silvery in color. Why? Because the whole place is covered with, even the trees and the ground, everything is covered with the white frost and snow and hail, isn't it? And then they had invited whom? They had invited the north wind to come there. So the north wind also started coming, roaring with a great sound. Strong wind is coming, and that is also destroying the place, isn't it? So this is all happening in whose garden? A giant's garden. Because what they had not come over there, spring had not come over there. So the giant thought, maybe there is a change in the season. That means the spring may be coming. So he was waiting for the spring to come. Understood? So we had come up to there. Suddenly, but the spring never came, nor the summer. So everywhere the spring had changed, and then the next season, summer season also had come. That means autumn, then summer. So all these seasons are coming, and everywhere that means the fruits are ripened. Fruits are ripened, and the pleasant climate, isn't it? Pleasant weather. So this all had happened in everybody's garden except in whose garden? Giant's garden. Now we will see one day what had happened. One So he could hear the sweet melodious voice, isn't it? Somebody singing. Then he thought that it may be the musicians from the kings, they are passing by. So on the way they may be singing. It was really only a little linnet singing outside the window. So when he looked out, he saw a small linnet bird. He saw a linnet. Linnet is a small bird. Small bird. And he saw that bird sitting on the windowsill and singing. But it was so long since he had heard a bird singing in his garden. That means after a long time, only what was being filled over there in his garden? Only snow and hails are there, isn't it? So after a long time, every other garden, spring had entered, isn't it? So after spring, then the autumn season also had come. That means 3 seasons had already come in all other gardens except in Giant's garden. So after a long time, understood? Now the bird is coming and sitting and singing. But it seems to him to be the most beautiful music in the world. So the giant was enjoying that music. Then the gate stopped dancing over his head. Suddenly, who had stopped? The gate had stopped. Then the north wind is roaring. He also stopped roaring. And a delicious perfume came. Perfume means smell to him through the open casket. So through that open window, he could smell sweet smell of the flowers. I believe the spring had come also. So when he got the smell of the blooming of the flowers, he understood lastly who had come over there. The spring season had come over there. Means the flowers started blooming. Said the giant, and he jumped out of the bed. Then he was very eager to see, very anxious to see the beautiful scene, what he wanted to see during the spring season, isn't it? So suddenly he got out of his bed and looked through the window. Up to there we had come over, isn't it? Now we will go to the next part. Now we will go to the next part. Next part is to celebrate the return of the children, trees covered themselves with the birds and the blossoms. So who had started to enter the garden? Children. So with the coming of the children, totally the garden had changed, isn't it? Up to then it was fully covered with the hail and the snow, and now what happened? The trees, all that snow, hail, everything had gone out of the garden, and now the plants and trees started to bloom. And at the same time, when they bloom, who will also come with their sweet song? The birds also will enter the garden with their sweet song. The giant was delighted to see his friends back, especially a little boy whom he loved clearly. So before the when he came after a long time, when he was with his friend, about 10 years, after that he was coming, isn't it? So that time he saw all the children playing over there, isn't it? That time he felt it is my garden and it is only for me to play over here. Why the children has to enter? Seeing that only, who had become selfish? The giant had become selfish. Now, who also started coming inside? The children also started coming inside. The little boy soon disappeared, only to return much later. So among those boys, there was a small boy also, whom the giant loved him so much. Understood? Now we will see how is the story. In the textbook you can see the picture of all the children sitting on the branches of the trees, isn't it? And the giant also. See how big he is, monster. He saw a most wonderful sight. So he came out of his bed and he looked through the window. He saw a most wonderful sight. Through a little hole in the wall, the children had crept in, and they were sitting in the branches of the trees. In every tree that he could see, there was a little child. And the trees were so glad to have the children back again that they had covered themselves with blossoms and were waving their arms gently above the children's head. So what was the wonderful sight the giant had seen? Through a little hole in the wall, the children had crept in. Crept in means got inside. So how did the children get inside? There was a hole in that big fence. He had covered his garden by building a big fence, isn't it? Now, how did the children get inside? There was a hole in the fence, and the children got inside that hole and they came into the garden. Understood? They crept from the hole and got inside the garden. And they were sitting in the branches of the trees, and what the children are doing? Everyone are sitting on the branches of the trees. In every tree that we could see, there was a little child. So in every tree, the branches are filled with whom? Small children. And the trees were so glad. Even the trees were very happy. Glad means happy. They were so happy to have the children back again. That means up to then, even the trees also were very sad, isn't it? Why? Because no children entered the garden because they had put the board over there, isn't it? And so the trees also felt very sad. Now, after a long time, the trees also felt very happy. They also enjoyed themselves, giving place for every children to sit on their branches. To have the children back again, that they had covered themselves with blossom, and at the same time, what was the change had come over? All the trees started blooming. That means flowers and new leaves started coming up, and were waving their arms gently. That means soft wind was blowing, and in that gentle wind, their branches, the leaves, everything was waving over whom? Over the children's head, because children are already seated on their branches. The birds were flying about and twittering with delight. Twittering, they also making the sound. Happy, showing their happiness. They also are making their sound, and they are flying. And the flowers were looking up to the green grass and laughing. And once a flower had come up, isn't it? That time, what had happened? It did not find any children in the garden. So what did that flower do? It went back to sleep, isn't it? Now everywhere, what started coming up? New flowers started coming up, and they are also looking at the children and laughing themselves. Laughing means, are the flowers laughing? No, they are blooming up, isn't it? Widely blooming up, showing their happiness. It was a lovely scene. So it was a beautiful scene what the giant had seen. Only in one corner it was still winter. So the whole, he could see the whole portion of the garden completely filled with children, and at the same time all the flowers, spring had ended, isn't it? Because all the trees started blooming, new flowers appeared, and everything seems to be, even the gentle wind was blowing, so everything seems to be pleasant, seeing that spring had come back. But at the very last corner of that garden, who did not come? Spring did not come. So who was still there? Winter was there. So how can you understand that winter is there? Because that corner is covered with the snow. Understood? Because only that portion is covered with the snow. It was the farthest end of the garden. That means a little far from the near where the children are sitting, to the corner of the, or to the edge of the garden. And in it was standing a little boy, and there he could see a small boy standing. And he was wandering all round it, crying bitterly. So he was going round the place over there, and he was crying bitterly. Bitterly means very badly. Why he was crying badly? Maybe he was not able to get inside or climb on any of the tree. The poor tree was still covered with the frost and snow, and north wind was blowing and roaring about it. So in that corner, at that very end of the corner, where the child was standing and crying bitterly, he could see a tree is there full of snow, ice, hail and wind. That means bitter cold in that portion. And the child was going round that tree and he was crying. Climb up, little boy, said the tree, and it bent its branches down as low as it could. But the boy was too tiny, now very small. Tiny, very small. So what was the tree saying? In every other part of the garden, all the trees are planted, and every child was able to climb on its branch. Isn't it? So not a single tree is left without a child. Isn't it? But only at the corner of the garden, a small boy was standing near a tree, and he could go round the tree, but he was not able to climb the tree. So the tree is asking him, bending himself. The tree is bending itself and asking the child to climb on its branch. But the child was very small. He could not climb on the branch of the tree. So what is remaining over there? Winter is remaining over there. Understood now? So why winter had gone from other part of the garden, and why winter is over there? Why did it go from other part of the garden? Because children had climbed on every branch of the trees, isn't it? And there the new flowers, everything had started coming. But at the very last end of the corner, end of the garden, there was a tree covered with the ice. And down who was standing? A small child who was not able to climb on the tree, was crying bitterly. Understood? So that end was the winter, and the remaining part spring had come. Understood now? Read it once more. He saw a most wonderful sight. So this was the most wonderful sight the giant had seen. Understood? Through a little hole in the wall, the children had crept in, and they were sitting in the branches of the tree. In every tree that he could see, there was a little child, and the trees were so glad to have the children back again that they had covered themselves with the blossoms and were waving their arms gently above the children's heads. The birds were flying about and twittering with delight, and the flowers were looking up through the green grass and laughing. It was a lovely scene. Only in one corner it was still winter. It was the farthest corner of the garden, and in it was standing a little boy. He was so small that he could not reach up to the branches of the tree. And he was wandering all around it, crying bitterly. The poor tree was still covered with the frost and snow, and the north wind was blowing and roaring about it. Climb up, little boy, said the tree, and it bent its branches down as low as it could. But the boy was too tiny. So that was the reason, or that was the scene. Who had seen? The giant had seen. Only one corner of his garden who did not go, winter had not gone. And all other parts, winter had gone, and the children had climbed on the tree, branches of the trees, and they were enjoying trees as well as flowers, as well as the children all are enjoying. But to the last corner, there was a small boy, but the tree was trying to climb very small, he could not climb by himself. Understood? So only that corner what was left? Window was left. And the giant's heart melted as he looked up. So who felt his sympathy? The giant. How selfish I have been. So now he understood himself that he had been selfish. Now he understood he had been selfish, isn't it? Because at first when he came, he saw all the children playing there and he shouted at them saying that the garden belongs to me and it is only for me to play. How can you get inside my garden and put them all outside, isn't it? And then when the children had gone, what happened to his garden also? Garden also became very sad. All the trees, plants, flowers, everything got sad. And they also remained still. And so that same season remained over there for months and months, isn't it? So now at last he found himself that how much selfish he had been. He melted as he looked up how selfish I have been, he said. Now I know why the spring would not come here. So now he understood when every garden were filled with where the spring season had come, only in his garden who had not come, the spring had not come. So now he understood because of his selfishness. I will put that poor little boy on the top of the tree and then I will knock down the wall and my garden shall be the children's playground forever and ever. He was really very sorry for what he had done. And finally, what decision he had made? He said himself that now he will pull down, he will break all the fence which he had constructed, isn't it? To avoid the children, isn't it? Now he thought, let the children get inside and I will allow all the children to come and play there forever. And that means I will give my garden to whom? To all those children who had come over there. And the giant's heart melted as he looked up. How selfish I have been, he said. Now I know why this rain would not come here. I will put that poor little bird top, and at the same time he understood why that tree at the corner is still winter, isn't it? So he thought because the small child is there, no children is there on the branches of the tree. If any child would have climbed on that tree, what would have gone? The winter season must have gone, isn't it? So now the small child is standing there and he was crying. Why he was crying? He was not able to climb, isn't it? And the tree is bending so much to make the child climb. But he was not capable to climb. So now the giant is saying that he will go and help the child to climb on the tree. So that if the child climb on the tree, what will happen? Yes, at once, who will go? The winter will go and who will come over there? Spring will come. That means that tree also will start to bloom, isn't it? And then I will knock down the wall. Then I will break all the wall I have constructed. And my garden shall be the children's playground forever. He was really very sorry for what he had done. So now, what did he think? No, not a thinking. He decided. What did he decide? To go to the corner, help the child climb the tree, and so that that tree also will feel happy and it will start to bloom, isn't it? And he will break down the fence what he had constructed around his garden. Why did he construct that wall? Not to allow the children to enter it, isn't it? So now he wanted the children to enter the garden. So he thought he will break down that wall he had constructed and make the children get inside forever. That means give that garden to the children for their own. Understood? So that they will get no fear of the giant. the garden. Understood? And the giant's heart melted as he looked out. How selfish I have been, he said. Now I know why the spring would not come here. I will put that poor little boy on the top of the tree, and then I will knock down the world, and my garden shall be the children's playground forever. He was really very sorry for what he had done. So now he felt sorry for himself, isn't it? Because they were small children, isn't it? And he was a giant, a big monster, and then feeling selfish of himself, isn't it? So it was very bad. So now he understood how selfish he had been, how bad he had been towards those children, because he had showed that bad attitude towards the children. What had happened? God has punished him. How did the God punish him? The season did not come to his garden, isn't it? If season comes only accordingly, what will happen? The trees also will be happy, isn't it? For every season there is a change in everything. The whole nature changes according to the season. So here no change was there. That means it was punishment of the God, isn't it? And so now when he allowed the children to get inside, or he did not allow also. All of a sudden after a long time, what did the children do? They got inside the garden through the hole of that fence, isn't it? Otherwise still, what will happen in the garden of the giant? Only who will stay? Only Miller will stay, isn't it? But the children, they themselves tried to get inside the garden, isn't it? To make the selfish understand that he is selfish. If the children had not come over there, will the giant understand that he was selfish? No, he will not understand, isn't it? So the children wanted to make him understand that he was selfish. That is why what did they do? They slowly entered into the garden of the giant, isn't it? So as soon as they had entered, everything had changed. What are the changes that had come over there? The strong wind, the gale and snow and ice, everything had gone out of the garden. And who had entered? The blooming flowers started to bloom, sweet smelling of the flowers blooming, isn't it? And the song of birds, they also started singing. And in every tree, who started to climb up? Children started to climb up. As they started to climb up, as they sat on every branch of the tree, those trees started to bloom and be sweet smelling, isn't it? And only at the last corner, a small child was not able to climb the tree. But the tree was trying its best, bending itself to make the child climb. But it was too small. He was too small to climb the branch of the tree. And so what had happened? Only in that corner, in that tree, who was still there? The north wind and the gale and snow. They remained over there. Because in that branch, who did not climb? The child did not. No child was there, isn't it? So it remained with the snow and the gale. But the giant, he felt very sorry now. He felt very sad when he saw that all other part of the garden are enjoying. Only in that corner, the tree was not happy. And at the same time, a small boy surrounding that tree and crying very badly. Why he was crying very badly? Because he could not reach the tree, isn't it? Because all others had climbed the tree and he was left there. So he was crying badly. And what did the giant think? Now he will go and help the child to climb that tree and make that tree also bloom, isn't it? And he thought he will now break down the fence what he had already constructed. And now he will allow the children, he will give his playground for the children to garden, for the children to play, and let them enter the garden forever and ever. Understood? So now, can you say the giant is selfish now? thought the garden is his, so everything is his own. He did not want to share anything to anybody. So now he understood. He has to share with the children, isn't it? Understood the lesson? I'll read up to there. He saw a most wonderful sight through the little hole in the wall. The children had crept in and they were sitting in the branches of the trees. In every tree that he could see, there was a little child, and the trees were so glad to have the children back again that they had covered themselves with the blossoms and were waving their arms gently above the children's heads. The birds were flying about and twittering with delight, and the flowers were looking up through the green grass and laughing. It was a lovely scene. Only in one corner it was still winter. It was the farthest corner of the garden, and in it was standing a little boy. He was so small that he could not reach up to the branches of the tree, and he was wandering all around it, crying bitterly. The poor tree was still covered with the frost and snow, and north wind was blowing and roaring above it. "Climb up, little children," said the tree, and it bent its branches down as far as low as it could, but the boy was too tiny. And the giant's heart melted as he looked up. "How selfish I have been," he said. "Now I know why the spring would not come here. I will put that poor little boy